Last time we were at a European Bikepacking Festival. This time we'll give you a review of the Neuchâtel Lake Ferry and some tips for free travel. Here is the place where you buy the ferry tickets. Be aware they have a lunch break, so they just close. Here is the ticket information. And they also have some brochures that when they shut for lunch, they still leave it open a bit so you can get the brochures, get some information. And there's the ferry terminal. It's quite a beautiful location here in Neuchâtel. I'm going to catch the 13:45, I think, to this town here, which will arrive at 3:15. So there it is there, and then I have to change and I'll catch the ferry from here down to there, and that will leave at 3:30. So the bike pass costs 8 francs. And the first section of this journey is free because we've got the Neuchâtel tourist card, but then the second one is 30 francs. You have to lock the bike outside if you're going all the way. This is seriously the most beautiful ferry ride I have ever had in my entire life. The colors that you're seeing may look incredible, but I am completely serious when I say it was emerald green water. And as soon as you arrive, the second connection is just pulling up. So you can see the boat I was on the right hand side, and we're taking the second and last ferry of the day. The lake is quite large. I really didn't realize how huge this Neuchâtel Lake is. There's the kids' bikes, and there's the big kids' bikes.
Salon inférieur du bateau. Nous vous souhaitons une agréable promenade. Meine Damen und Herren, im Namen unserer Besatzung heiße ich Sie herzlich willkommen auf unserem Schiff Yverdon-les-Bains. Dieses Schiff fährt in Richtung Yverdon-les-Bains mit Halt im Gorgé, Schelbach, Saint-Aubin, Beaumarcu, Concise, Grandson, Ankunft in Yverdon ca. 17:20 Uhr. Für heiße und kalte Getränke sowie Snacks stehen wir Ihnen gerne in unserem Bordrestaurant im Unterdeck zur Verfügung.
Sleep, yeah. Only miss you when I'm breathing in too deep, yeah. just your little secret. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't want to see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. On the shoreline, now you're leaving, but I know you got your reasons too. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't want to see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave.
I think that's where we're camping tonight. Good morning from this place here. I'll put the label in later. I absolutely loved that ferry ride yesterday. Overall, you get to see a fair few communities because there are so many stops, and each one has a little different quirk, you know, based on what you can see from the boat. Like there's an observatory, like a historic looking observatory in one, for example. There's a castle, there's like wonderful things. And the lake is a lot larger than you expect. It's a huge expanse, and the water has this like weird kind of emerald green color as you look down into it because it's so deep. It's just incredible, and it's so clean as well. The other thing that I really loved about this ferry was the customer service was great. The crews were really cool. It has a really relaxed vibe, and the really weird thing, for some reason the locals even who are fishing, people on boats, they wave at the ferry, like, because you know, you got people sitting on the top, people wave at them and they wave back, and it seems to be quite a social little connection amongst the communities around the lake. So that's really nice. But more importantly, when I arrived, the fat man had some great information about how you can save money if you're doing this.
So the ticket from Neuchâtel to here, which is about half the length of the lake, if you don't have any discounts, is around 100 Australian dollars. So that's for like 3 and a bit hours on the boat. But if you stay in Neuchâtel, you get this thing called a tourist card, which means the Neuchâtel part is free. So that drops it down to about $60. And then here, you know, it was very hard to find the actual ferry terminal because, you know, when you go on Google Maps, it says it's permanently closed. And so I went and asked some questions, and they said, because we're staying here, we could have got the tourist card for here as well, which would have made the whole trip free. Or if we go to the tourist office, we can get a $20 day pass for that lake.
20 francs, right?
20 francs, which is about $40, and an $8 at 8 franc for the bicycle. So, you know, the Kraken paid 33, I think, francs, which is about $66. But if we just gone maybe 100 feet to the tourist office, we could have got it for, say, less, $50, right? But really, we could have got it for free, but nobody tells you this, like nobody tells you. So anyway, we're telling you.